Well, looks like William not the daddy, y'all. On today's new episode, Nika ended up getting hurt. I think they said she got hurt on the swings. And the doctor came out saying that she needed a blood transfusion from a parent. And I said, uh-oh. I said, here we go. They going with that storyline, y'all. They going with the storyline. So she tried her best to pull Geneva to the side or whatever. She told me she ain't going nowhere. So William was like making the connection that his blood type don't match Anika's blood type or whatever. There's no way that she could be his child. And it went off. And I said they picked a fine time. And if I'm not mistaken, didn't they say this was the mid-season finale? But yeah, I was like, She tried to help you, girl. You done got caught slipping. You done got caught. Rashida did what I wanted her to do. She went straight to the source. So she pulled Myron and Jeff in the room and she asked them the questions. So Myron ends up denying it, talking about so he was on the phone. Did he say he was on the phone with his wife? He was on the phone with somebody at first. Then he said his friend or whatever. I said he probably wasn't on the phone with nobody. Myron denies being in love with Jeff. Jeff's let the ladies know that he's not gay. He's not in the closet. He's not attracted to men. The only woman that he wants is right there, Rashida. Myron kept asking if the first lady was mad, if she was upset. And I was like, yeah, he did that on purpose. He probably wasn't on the phone with nobody. He heard them say it was cameras outside. He did that on purpose. That's why he kept asking if the first lady was upset. And not that. When he went in not just that. When he went in the office and he was talking to Jeff and Jeff let it be known they wasn't going to fire him. He was going to give him another chance. He was excited. He was excited or whatever, thinking he still got a chance. Javon ends up telling Tiffany that he wants her to come to Italy. At first I thought he was about to take her on a trip somewhere. I knew it was going to be connected to Geneva. I wasn't expecting him to say Italy with William and Geneva. I was like, you making it obvious. I was like, Tiffany, wake up. Tiffany, wake up at this point. Naomi still hasn't learned anything. She ends up getting sued for what she did to Lindsay, and instead of backing off, instead of letting it go, she goes to the hospital and does more damage. She done threw the doggone flowers on the girl, open wounds and stuff on her burns. I was like, yeah, you going to double jail. You going to double jail. And also, she took that dude to see that money, that $1 million, and he wanted some. She wouldn't let him get it or whatever. She started mentioning his daughter. I said, yeah, girl, he gonna either rob you or go to Frank.